helping people wake up so far.
You always give words of encouragement when possible, but sometimes you're gonna have to tell somebody to kiss your ass, and don't be scared to do that too.
Yeah.
Right. But if you can, it's preferable to encourage and motivate and inform to using the harsh words that you hear me use a lot, because
Yeah.
I'm in a position now where my tolerance is real low for those that come against our people reclaiming their shit. So I'm going
Yeah.
to nut the fuck up so y'all don't have to. That's my job.
Okay.
My job is to act a goddamn fool to everybody get their shit. You
Yeah.
know? So I'm going to cuss out every motherfucking politician, every motherfucking imposter, seahorse, rogue bitch, all. I'm going to cuss them all out. Until we get
Yeah.
our shit, I'm not going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's not
how I
going to be
feel.
politically correct.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. I feel the same way. I feel fuck the politics, fuck them, fuck the police, fuck all that. And that's how I feel, because I feel
That
like,
ain't got nothing to do with us. They tricked us. Police slave catchers.
yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
they tricked the shit out of us.
That's what I say. I feel like I forget all of that. Forget all that, man. Because I feel like we don't need no government. We don't need no president. We don't need none of that.
Man, we was doing this shit before they had a government.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why we need that right now. It makes no sense to me. It's
Well, we
just,
need structure.
yeah,
You always have to have a structure, because you got to have a way in order to help more people than people get left behind. Just so happen the structure we under is designed to drag 98% of the people behind,
yeah,
and 1% of the people ride on the back of the other 1%.
okay,
So it's not designed for a community. We want to go back to a system that was designed for a community. That's why we choose matriarchy, because ain't no big eyes and no little U's. When they tell you who the leader, everybody gonna say you gotta have to talk to go to Big Mama house and talk to whoever there with Big Mama, because that's the council,
yeah,
you know. And so
yeah,
we know how to check in with the OGs when we go to new cities, because anything happen, you know, they don't want our blood on their land. So they need to
yeah,
know there so they can tell their soldiers to stand down. These ain't imposters on the land. They are brothers from a distant city or state, you know,
okay,
from across wherever. But they got us now thinking that this is gang banging. It's not gang banging. It's tribal respect across the land.
yeah,
If an elder goes somewhere, he send a scout. The scout alert the chief of the land that he's coming, right? He tests
yeah,
the scout, make sure the scout ain't feeding him no bullshit. Then he send the scout back, and the scout tell the chief you can check in when you get there.
yeah,
It's just how we did our shit to make sure everybody was safe wherever they went. Now you got whole carloads of families coming up missing because nobody checks in with the people of the land that's supposed to make sure they straight. You know, we
yeah,
just supposed to go set up a resort on somebody's shit and don't expect nothing bad to happen to us without the people whose shit it is governing it.
no,
Right?
like,
So we going back to Big Mama, raise the matriarchy. They
yeah,
got Larry, Angel Bay, and Tukey gonna come answer for the condition of the land. They gonna tell y'all everything I said was right. He
yeah,
told y'all
cause,
the truth. The imposters was
yeah,
them. He called them on their bullshit. He caught them in the act. The same niggas put a hit on Nipsey. The same niggas put a hit on
exactly,
Tupac. The
yeah,
same niggas put a hit on Biggie. The same niggas put a hit on Malcolm. The same niggas put the hit on Father God Alive, Puddin', Clarence 13 next of the 5% Nation. The same motherfuckers put a hit on Martin. The same motherfuckers put a hit on Mega Evers. The same motherfuckers did it theyself and blamed somebody else for Chief Littlehorn, Emmett Till. Right? These the same motherfuckers.
for real, man,
These the
they are,
same motherfuckers came over here dressing up in their Spanish regalia, right?
Yeah.
Same motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So somebody got to tell y'all who they is. They look like us, but they ain't us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they
They
use
ain't
our own people
motherfuckers.
against us.
Yep. So they ain't our people. They use our people against us, but
Oh,
they ain't our people.
well, yeah, they're not for us. Yeah, you're right.
Right. They're the same motherfuckers that killed Noble Drew Ali.
Yeah, they just, yeah, I don't know. Like, they just want to turn. They training our people. Some, well, not our people, but the people that aren't for us. They just turn them against us. So,
Yep. Yeah, they say Bob Marley had cancer because he kicked the soccer ball and busted his toe. Make that shit make sense, man. We don't just believe everything they tell us.
nah, they just trying to cover it up. They don't tell them what really killed them. They be covering all that up.
Hey, so Instagram just gave me a 2-minute countdown. I'm at a minute
All
and
right,
7 seconds.
all right,
So all the people I didn't get to in the video to come in for their comments, we'll be back at it again soon, probably tomorrow. So y'all probably get in then, or y'all can inbox me, and if I can answer your question there, I'll answer them.
all right.
Right. So it was good having you in here. Check your
Yeah.
blood.
All right, yeah, definitely, definitely need to. Yeah, it was nice talking to you too, Rod. You give me a lot of information, man.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Unity guy.
Unity. Peace.
Marking.
So let me answer the first part. And you already mentioned you tied to the Oklahoma, to the Cree, to the Chickasaw, right? Study them. And the more you learn about the tribe, the more it activates your DNA. And it's gonna call in your tribes people gonna start showing up with pieces to the puzzle. So when you already know where the bloodline at, that's what you study. The more you study it, and the more knowledge you become of the bloodline, the tribal traditions, customs, then you start calling in the ethers, in the spirit realm, the rest of the tribe together, right? So all of those tribes sent soldiers to fight in the Seminole Wars. Every tribe that's how they was able to say that our land was abandoned. Because we all went from west to east, southeast to Florida to fight Seminole Wars, right? And we was leaving our family, Alabama, Mississippi, and New Orleans into Texas, right? Now that we starting to wake up from the slumber, we had to start studying the tribe that our ancestors said we was from. But some of us didn't tell us where we was from. Some of them just said we Indian, or we got Indian in our blood, like that, because they don't want us to get murdered for trying to reclaim the land without knowing exactly what's taking place, because the enemy look just like us, but they ain't us.
Exactly. Yeah. I was who, and we just got in that bit. Another one of them online fighting arguments.
Who?
And then that led me to this live right here, and it exposed some more things for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the starter kit to activate more of your DNA on your tribe. Study the tribal customs and traditions, rituals, and all that stuff that you can get your hands on. And it's more of it written than you could possibly imagine. Right? But when you reviewing it, you have to go through your own filtration process, asking yourself all the time, is this how my people move? Then you think about your family, how your family move. Right? So now you matching the old up to the new. it's certain parts of our culture that they can't erase because of who we are.
Exactly.
A lot of
Exactly.
it is our musical prowess and our propensity for dance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's just the start
All
of
right, I
it.
appreciate that. I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just started killing. All right.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna
been taking my talkie. All right, go
take
ahead. Thank you.
another
Appreciate
call.
you.
Yep. So I don't have that much time on this one because I got something else to do shortly.
All right. All right. I appreciate you, God.
All right.
Free Larry.
Free Larry Hoover. See if they let her in. Okay. See if they let her in. Apparently Instagram don't like me bringing guests in today. Hey.
Peace and unity. How are you?
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing great. I'm having like a fantastic day, week.
That's always good
Okay,
to
can you
see.
hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, but that's awesome. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So what's going on with you?
Shoot. Like on the real, or just like surface level conversation type stuff?
Wherever you want to go with it.
All right, cool. So like on the real, me and my friends, bruh, y'all always want to do this to me. Y'all always want to do that to me. Talk about, hold on a second. Nah, they said she about high. I'm not, bro. What? But no, I appreciate you. Ellie always has the cutest hairstyles. Thank you. But me and my friends have been on like very, very deep meditation and rituals and stuff like that. So literally, whatever we're talking about and doing is manifesting darn near instantly. Literally today, we were figuring out a situation. We had a dilemma. So we were like, okay, let's hit this meditation. We have specific intentions that we've already charged a lot of energy behind. We've used them consistently. So we use the meditation. Situation gets cleared up within minutes. And it's been like that for really months now.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that's coming in with the new energy is the accelerated manifestation of desires. You know, and if you're doing the rituals right, they have to manifest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when I say doing the rituals right, some people be like, you can't get nobody no rules. It's not rules. It's just the way that it work.
Right.
And they think it's a rule because if you do it the way that it work, they want to take process out of the process. You can't remove the process, right?
Exactly.
And the bigger the thing is, the longer it takes to manifest.
That's very true. Because it's like the minor situations, it like you said, like the minor situations, you just boop, they go away. Or minor manifested. Literally, I had manifested probably 250, almost $300 in the past week and a half. So after changing my mindset and realizing, like with my affirmations, right? With my affirmations, I had to make this a goal daily so that this is no longer like a big number to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so once I did that mentally and understood it to the fullest, is just manifestations happening immediately. So, you know, that's been
50% of manifestation is writing it down.
Okay.
That's half of it. That's half of it there. Because what you did is you took it from the mental and brought it into 3D.
Right.
See, so now you got a jump start. That's like and you get a motorcycle and you got to prime the engine because it's been in the garage. You got to get the gas going through the gas line first, right? So that's where writing it down is the primer to get it to flowing into the reality.
Okay.
Because you already created in the mental world. Because in order for you to write it down, you had to see it mentally.
Yes.
Right? Now, once
Right.
you see it mentally, then you put it on paper. The next thing it is left, ain't nothing left but to see it physically. Right.
Exactly. And like the other amount, like, because what I do is for my rituals, I have checks that I write, and then I put the amount on it, then I burn it. So this is one of the check amounts. What? Do they got it paused for y'all? Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. They had it paused for me. And then the amounts just go higher and higher. So 15, then we got 150. And these are for my friends. One is 175,000, and then the other one is 101,500. And so literally it's like, it's not just me doing it just to do it. It's sincerely, like, I do it for my friends. I do it for my YouTube subscribers. So I call my YouTube subscribers rainicorns. So I have written, literally, my subscribers, I've written rainicorns 2 checks so far. And literally I didn't like do a whole video and be like, hey you guys, I'm gonna do this. It was like, hey guys, I did this thing, how are y'all feeling? Did you feel the results from it? And literally I had the check written and dated April 18th, and a whole bunch on the video commented and said, I actually did get money on April 18th. Yeah, I did get money and stuff like that. With all that going on, I'm just that my life's going well, and I'm making things better for other people too, and that everybody like around me has a great life. Like, I'm genuinely happy about that.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's that mother energy. Is you want all of your kids. You want all your children to have a good life. You don't want one of them to have a good life and the other one to have a bad life.
Right.
Right? You want all of them to have a good life. Now, some of them might be some assholes. They steal your babies, and you still want them to have a good life.
Hey, that's true. No, that's true. Like, literally, like you said with the child analogy, it's like that with people in general, right? So, like, me, I don't have to be emotionally tied to a person for me to still treat them right. I don't have to like you in order for me to do what needs to be done. People have had jobs. You have a coworker. You've had a coworker that you don't like, but you still work with them because that's what you get paid to do. So my job, literally being here, is to be the vessel to say certain things. Whether I like you or not, I still got to get my job done. My reward doesn't come from you. It doesn't come from anybody else besides, who? Big Mama. Exactly. So it's like, when I look to the Most High for whatever I need, and I don't really have to care about what other people feel, it makes my job that much easier. It's just people let emotions and feelings get in the way of the mission.
Your emotions is supposed to be your navigation system. Most of us don't know that. So that's why when you get stuck in the emotion, that's like being stuck in the change oil light on your car. If you keep watching that just because it's blinking, you're going to crash.
No, because why did I buy car oil today? Oh no, that's lit. That's lit. I love that. But I love that analogy too. You really have the best analogies. You break things down to where people can understand it, of course, and then you break it down to where they can relate it to something that happens in everyday life.
Yeah, because that's the easiest thing for them to relate to.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense. And I just been up here talking. How are you? You're not gonna do that. Just go get away. We're not telling me how you are.
Hey, look, Ellie, your energy is like uplifting energy. Like, the people in the comments can even feel it. You know, so it's always a pleasure to have you around. So I just let you do your thing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna ignore my question though.
Okay, what's the question?
How are you? Oh my goodness. I want to know.
I answered that first.
You said what?
I told you I was good.
No. I'm not just gonna like accept that as the answer. I'm gonna need some details. How was your week last week? How was your weekend?
You know, on the weekend, the big event was I did the video with Black Magic 363 on YouTube, and was able to answer a lot of questions and put a lot of information out on there. I think the hardest thing for people at this point to understand is creation is fluid. It's happening in real time. Tomorrow not here yet. In order for tomorrow to get here, we got to manifest tomorrow.
Exactly.
It's a collective manifestation.